So hello, welcome back to Humanese Coins and Banknotes, and today we continue on with coins of Malawi. And in front of you we have the first decimal coins issued from 1971 for the lower denominations, so the 1 to 20 Tambala. And then they issued these two coins later on, so the 50 Tambala and the 1 Kwacha. And these were in circulation up until roughly 1995 to 1996 when they changed the size of the coins, and they changed images on others. Okay, so the first thing they done was in 95 they issued a new 1, a new 2, a new 5 and a new 10 Tambala. So the only change was on the 1 Tambala, in which they changed it from a rooster to a fish, and that fish is called a tilapia, and it probably resides in one of the Great Lakes that Malawi has flowing in it. Okay, so that said, they did change the front of the coin, so they issued two different versions. So for 1995, for the 1, 2 and 5 Tambala, they issued either the coat of arms or a head of another. Well, he was more like an elected dictator, Alison Bakili Muluzi, and he is a Malawian president from 1994 to 2004 when he lost the election. The 10 Tambala, which is a nickel-plated coin still at this time, only had the head of Mr. Muluzi, so they didn't issue any with the coat of arms. Okay, so that's what happened initially. So, and then in 96 they issued a reduced size 20 Tambala coin, and this coin also has the head of Muluzi, and the Muluzi coins are also issued in 2003 for some, but also they issued coat of arms for the 1, 2 and 5 in 2003 as well, and that's the last year with his head on, and since 2004 they've only issued coins with the coat of arms. Okay, so the next change they did, we're talking about the 20 Tambala. So they reduced the weight from 11.33 grams for the coin underneath and 28.5 millimeters to the top coin, which is 7.5 grams and 26.5 millimeters. Now, the more significant change they made was they changed the shape of the 50 Tambala, and it was reduced in size. So that was pretty significant, and the larger coins would probably quickly fall out of circulation. So the bottom coin is 11.35 grams and 30 millimeters. So that's a pretty big coin. And the top one is only 4.4 grams and 22 millimeters. So it's pretty easy to distinguish between the two coins. And that was issued in 96 and 2004. And this one has, sorry, I got the wrong coin. It still has the coat of arms. We'll talk about the other coin I was talking about before. And Mr. Muluzi on the actual other side. And then we have the 1 Kwacha, which they changed the design of. And this has an African fishing eagle, which I find quite fascinating. There's another fishing eagle in Asia called a lammergeier. Or maybe that one is in Africa. Anyway, so they changed it from a rooster to a fishing eagle, which is, I believe, Zambia has this as a coat of arms. Probably a few other countries as well. But they kept the denomination, and they also changed the portrait from one dictator to another. Okay. Even though this guy wasn't actually a dictator, he was pretty corrupt. Anyway, and also they are a plated, so this is brass plated steel coin. Okay, and current exchange rate for that one's 0.1%, so you need 10 of those coins to actually, it's so sad, to actually make up one Australian dollar. Okay, so the next change was in 2004. So the coins that didn't have the coat of arms on it in 2004 will all change the coat of arms. So we're talking about the 10 tambala, the 20 as actually no, the 20 they didn't change. No, the 10 and 20 they never put the coat of arms on. They just kept those coins, but in just having a look on Wiki Numister. So in 2004, this is a coin we were just looking at before. So they changed they put the coat of arms on, which is on the front of the coin, but they moved the denomination to the other side as well as the date. And on this side of the coin, they took the portrait off and then put zebras on it. And 5010 bar 2004. So it's a single year issue, and in 2004 they issued both of these two types. So after he lost his election, 40 years in a bit, they decided just to put the coat of arms, which currently Malawi only issues those two coins with the coat of arms. And also in 2004, I don't have that coin, but they changed the 1 kwacha from this coin. Had the same reverse design, but on the other side they removed the portrait and just put the coat of arms as well. So basically the coat of arms, they never issued on these two coins. They issued them on all the others, and currently these are no longer in circulation in Malawi because it's about 1,000 kwacha. It was $1 Australian, so it's about 1,600 kwacha, $1 US. So basically these are all worthless. They can't buy anything, but they're actually quite a nice coin set to get if you're wanting to purchase one of these. Well, I don't have any, but I've seen them for sale for about $20. These seem to have gone up in price in the last 10 years. You used to be able to buy a whole set for like $10, but obviously with all this inflation that's happening, all these coin prices have actually gone up in price. Although if you're going to buy individually, just $2 or $3 per coin, so you're probably better off just buying a whole set. That's better for your money. And yeah, someone's got one for 50 coins, 1995 is for about $100. So you can buy that and just sell them on. Although you're probably going to find it hard to actually sell these individual coins. They don't seem to do well in Australia. If you're in Africa, they'll probably do better, but not many people in Africa have a lot of money because of the governments that actually run the place. Anyway, you can, so if you like, you can buy these coin sets of all nations, which are actually quite nice, and they have all the coin denominations in these coins, and these are probably dated, let's zoom in. Yeah, they're all dated 90s. So they either had the coat of arms or they have the head of, let's go back to that one. Okay, you got the coat of arms of the smaller denominations and the despot on the larger denominations. Anyway, but that one is, how much does that cost? $40. But if you shop around, because these coins are pretty common, you can probably get it for at least half that price. But postage is killer. Wow, $22. That's registered too. That's from the United States. Anyway, try to shop in your own country. Postage is a lot cheaper, and also sometimes you can actually go to a coin shop and actually buy these coins. Okay, so then in 2006, they issued these larger 5 and 10 kwacha coins, which, so based on the metal, this could be either be nickel plated steel, which I think it might be. On the Numister has copper nickel, and this is and it has nickel brass with the yellow color. So nickel brass center, nickel brass ring, and these are quite thick coins. So if you compare it to the 10 tambala, you can see that's quite thin. And so these are about the 2 millimeters thickness, 45, and the 10 is 3 millimeters. So obviously 3 millimeters makes a really thick coin, and because this one weighs 15.5 grams, and just holding it I can tell the actual weight of it. It's very heavy. So the image on this one is fishing, and on this one, looks like they're harvesting probably coffee. Looks like coffee beans. It's a bit hard to tell. And this coin currently has an exchange rate of 1 cent. Probably not even 1 Australian cent. Of course, less than 1 US cent and 1 euro cent. And that's the milling on them. And on the front of the coin, we have the coat of arms. So, on most countries, whatever's most prominent represents the actual coin is the front of the coin. So on Australian coins, it's actually Queen Elizabeth II. On, do I have, yeah, I've got quite a few coins. On, say it's a Polish coin, you should have the Polish eagle. That will be the front of the coin. The back of the coin has whatever's on the other side. And then, you know, just one more. We have Singapore. So Singapore has a coat of arms on one side, so that's the front. And on the back we have whatever else is on there. Anyway, hope this helps you if you're coin collecting. These ones cost about $5 each. So if you wanted to get all of these coins as a coin collecting set, I said you can probably pick these up for about 20 bucks. I just had a look at prices, probably more like 30 bucks. But if you include these two coins, probably about $40, $50. So probably about $40, $50 for this whole set. And then you got the 1971s, you'll be paying quite a bit more for that. Anyway, hope this helps you for coin and banknote collecting. Let me know what you think of this video. Leave a comment down below. And have an awesome coin and banknote. Oh, sorry. Banknote collecting time. I'm only human. So are you. Goodbye.